to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light. Yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Razabani for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to have with me on Zoom none other than the Ripper himself, Badou Jack. Badou, it's been a while. Firstly, how are things? How are we doing?
I'm great, brother. How are you?
I'm good. How's life?
Very good, very good. I'm preparing to win my next world title. So we got 1 week to go.
Before we get to that, Badou, obviously I've known you a while now, and I remember you moved from Europe into America. Shannon Briggs found you, stayed in Las Vegas in the desert heat, and it seems like you've left that now and you've moved to a different desert, but this time in Dubai.
Yeah, closer to the water. So yeah. So Dubai is my home now. I've been here. I moved here in 2019. Then I moved back, and now I'm here for good. So,
what was kind of the reason for the permanent move?
We always come here. It's safe. It's great for the kids. A lot of stuff to do for the kids. Yeah, we got so much business going on here, and no school shootings, no police shootings, no crime. So yeah, I'm comfortable here, especially with the family.
Last time you fought, it was in Saudi, and you're going back there again. Just want to ask you first, obviously, Skills Challenge are putting this event up. The work that Skills Challenge are doing for boxing, how do you take that?
Yeah, I love it. I think it will be the next Las Vegas. All the big fights are happening there now. So yeah, they even get into this YouTube thing. So yeah, it's gonna be big, and Prince Khalid and the Skill Challenge, they're taking it to the next level.
I can see that nice WBC belt in the background. You've got a chance to win it again, but at a different weight. In obviously Makabu is not going to be a walkover. He's a champion.
Yeah.
How much desire is left in Badou Jack? You've earned money. You've won belts. People know you. How much desire is left in Badou?
I'm hungry to become a 3-division world champion. I think nobody ever did it before. Like just those 3 weight classes: super middleweight, heavyweight, and cruiser. I think Roy Jones, and he didn't win the cruiser, but he won heavyweight, obviously. James Toney, I think he missed one of them too. So somebody told me that nobody won those 3 only. So yeah, that's a goal. So I'm hungry.
How tough is this fight with Makabu? He's been around a while. He lost his belt. He's won it back again. So he's hungry to keep it. But how tough is it going to be for you?
Well, we're about to find out in a week. But no, he's a very tough guy. I know him. We sparred when I was a super middleweight. He's a strong guy, and I expect a tough fight.
Obviously, Badou, with age, sometimes it becomes difficult to make a certain weight all the time. How do you feel at cruiserweight?
I feel very comfortable. Feel great. Instead of cutting 30, 35 pounds, I cut 10 pounds or whatever. So it's I feel great. And all the grades, they challenge themselves and move up in weight. They don't stay in the same weight. Become a champion in different weight classes. That's the main thing also.
You mentioned you sparred Makabu. How were those spars?
It was a long time. It was probably 2016. I think before the Butte fight. I remember this was the first day of camp, so I wasn't really in shape. I had 3 guys. I think I sparred, if I don't remember, if I don't get it wrong, I think 14 rounds the first day. He was the first out of 3 guys. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was a good sparring session.
Badou, what are you're not getting any younger. And I remember speaking to you last time, and I bantered with you and say you're not far from 40 years of age, right? Sorry to remind you again, but what is Badou's plans? Let's say you are successful next weekend, you win the belt. What's the plans?
I mean, it's a young man sport, obviously, but yeah, I got a few fights left. We're looking for the big fights, though. So I'm not looking to. I'm looking to for the big paydays, which I deserve, and all the robberies, all the thing I've been to in my career. So we're looking for some big money fights, obviously, but all focus right now is just on Makabu, and I take one fight at a time. So all my focus and respect is on him, and after that, we'll see what happens.
You mentioned all the robberies. Let's not forget all the draws as well that
Yeah,
you had over your career as well. Badou, there's a lot of cruiserweights here in the UK. Obviously, Lawrence Okoli, I'm sure you may have sparred him because I know you've been in the Kamani Club. He's the WBO champion. Jay Opataya, he's obviously got a belt and he's in Australia. You've got people like Richard Riakpo in the UK as well. So the UK has a lot of names, and I'm sure you'd love to fight in the UK one day as well.
yeah. To me, it's not really no big name, but money talks. So you never know. Never say never. But a lot of prospects. There's a lot of you know guys that are good, but not really that it's not really a big fight. But we'll see. Like I said, right now I'm focusing on this fight first, and then we're gonna have a lot of options when this fight.
I see also training in the Kamani Club, Jake Paul and his team. I see Jay Leon Love in the background, so he must be giving you a few jokes as well throughout the day.
Yeah. They've been doing camp, not at the same time, but yeah, in the same gym, and yeah, I see them a little bit.
How does he fare up against a proper boxer this time in Tommy Fury? Obviously, we haven't seen a lot of Tommy. He's only had a few fights, 4 or 5 fights, but he obviously has that
Yeah.
name from his brother Tyson. So, how does he fare up? Do you think going into next Saturday?
To be honest, I never really seen Tommy Fury. I seen he fought here in Dubai like an exhibition fight. I don't really know too much about him. And Jake never fought a boxer, so it's like even. Just the mental edge probably to Jake since this dude Fury pulled out a couple of times. So that's the only thing. But until they get in the ring, you never know what's gonna happen. I think it's probably gonna go the distance.
I just want to get your reaction. The WBC said if Jake Paul was to win, he'll be ranked
Yeah.
within the WBC rankings. People thought it was top 15, but it looks like top 40. But either way, he will be ranked
Yeah.
within their system. What do you think?
It's all about the money. So but if to be fair though, they should rank Tommy Fury if he wins also though. If he never really, I don't think he fought nobody. So yeah, if it's top 40, top 50, whatever it is, yeah, it just it's business. But yeah, I mean, none of them would fight any top 15 now, anyways. You know, unless it's crazy money. So there's just publicity. So no, it's all about the money.
By the way, is Jake Paul good for boxing?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I mean, a lot of people are mad at him and stuff, but if somebody would be mad, it would be me because I'm a world title fighter on the undercard, but I'm not mad. I'm just happy for the opportunity that Saudi giving me, and maybe we bring more eyeballs from his fan base. So I'm the real main event anyway. But no, I think he's helping out some young fighters. What's the name of the female
Serrano.
Toronto, and yeah, I think a lot of people want to see him lose, so it's bringing a lot of eyeballs. So I don't think he's bad for boxing now.
But I'm not sure the state of boxing too much in America in terms of fans and stuff like that. But in the UK, we have a lot of these influencer fights, influencer events. We got Floyd Mayweather in the UK this week. He's doing an exhibition, um, and it seems like it's having a slight effect on sport of boxing. But what is refreshing to see is now some promoters are coming together to make these big fights. And just want to get your reaction. It seems like it's very close to be signed. Gervonta Tank Davis, a man you know well, a man who's fought on your undercard. I remember when you fought James DeGale, he was on your undercard, won his first world title. Looks like him and Ryan Garcia, DAZN and Showtime coming together. Great for boxing if that happens.
Yeah, definitely. That's a huge fight, and yeah, I can't wait to see it live. And yeah, that's a good one, and then should be other big fights too. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, and you know, so In the meantime, we gotta watch these YouTube fights until the biggest fight is happening.
Absolutely. Badou, appreciate giving me a few minutes time. I know you are on your way to the gym, so you just come on very quickly. I appreciate that. All the best over the last session. Safe travels to Saudi Arabia. We do have members of the team going out there who will catch up with you, hopefully during fight week.
Yeah. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Badou Jack, IFL TV, thank you very much.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.